BoxingVoice.com live with Devon Alexander, the Great. So how you feeling today?
I feel good. Feel strong, fast. I feel good, man. I'm in tremendous shape. As you know, I've been to, this is my fourth camp. Me and Kilbrook postponed 3 times, and now Lee Purdy. So, I'm ready. I'm focused. I'm zoned in, ready to face Lee Purdy.
Now, speaking of 4 camps and being in tremendous shape, having these postponements, does that affect you in any way? Because you're going through dieting, you're going through, physical training, then you're stopping. Then you're starting that again, then you're stopping. Then you're starting that again. I mean, how is that for you?
But if you're used to that, it doesn't affect you at all. I'm used to training all the time. Mentally, it doesn't affect you because all you gotta do is, taper down. That's where your team comes in at. You taper down, know what you're doing, know your fighter. My coach knows me. He knows when to stop, when to pick it up, when to stop. So that's where a good team comes in at. And I got a great team. We hit right on. We're right there at the peak right now, and we're just ready to rock and roll. You just got to be smart about it, and that's what we was doing.
Any difficulties in switching opponents so late in the game? I mean, clearly it's not that late. You got 4 weeks to prepare for Lee Purdy, but is there any difficulties in that?
Not at all. I'm versatile, and plus, I have saw some boxers, some punchers. I mean, movers. I done faced all opposition. So whatever Lee Purdy brings, I haven't saw before. So me and my coach, as soon as we found out it was Lee Purdy, we went to see a few of his footages on the internet, and we say, okay, we come up with a master game plan. We got the game plan. Now we're ready. So it wasn't hard at all. I'm versatile.
Now, what sort of pressure has it been for you during one of these cancellations? A lot of speculation that you really weren't hurt because Floyd tweeted out what he tweeted out. But knowing that you are a possible opponent, I mean, no one has to say it. The welterweight division, you're one of the champions. Yeah. So that's, right there, one of the pluses. The fact that really there's no one else as, I guess, acclimated as you in terms of to the division and with accolades in that division. You've already faced Marcos Maidana. You faced Randall Bailey. This will be your 3rd welterweight fight where you really can't. I mean, who they gonna put in there with Floyd? Berto, Victor Ortiz again? I mean, while Ortiz might be able to sell because he's Mexican, you're probably the most likely opponent. Does that pressure affect you? Because it's in the back of your mind. And before you jump to the gun and say, oh, no, it doesn't bother me, it's still the biggest check that you're going to receive.
Well, this is the thing. I've been boxing since I was 7 years old. Been wanting to be at the top of the game since I was 7 years old. And this is what I've been living for. So I know what can be or what's possible, but there's no pressure because this is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been working for. This is what every fighter should be working for, trying to beat the best and become the best. And to do that, you got to beat the best, and that's what I've been wanting to do. So there's no pressure at all. But I don't like talking about that's the only thing. I don't like to talk about the future because you got this guy in front of you who's trying to take what you have. So I'm fully 100% focused on Lee Purdy, but I know what could be, and there's no pressure with that either at all.
All right, well, let's talk about the past. I'm a guy that I have a wild imagination, and sometimes I get carried away, but this is what I see, or what I thought. You correct me if I'm wrong. You were really hurt. You're signed without Heyman. Floyd signed without Heyman. He gives you a call and says, look, Floyd's going to say X, Y, Z. Go with it. It's going to help you anyway because now Devon Alexander's name is all over the media as well, combined with Floyd Mayweather's name. Is that how it happened, or was it a shock for you to read on Floyd's Facebook and Twitter that you were possibly next and that you were in negotiations when, up to you, you were hurt?
Well, this is the thing. My coach brought it up to me, and we could not read too much into it. You know, of course I knew about it. Of course I knew what was going to happen before it happened. But at the end of the day,
wait, slow down. So you said you knew what was going to happen before it happened.
We was contractual with Kell Brook. We already knew that. So we knew it wasn't going to be anything we couldn't fight. I knew we couldn't fight because we were contractual. So I didn't read in too much into it, but I knew I was going to face Floyd in the future eventually. So that's the only thing I took from that. You know, did I want to fight at that time? Yes, I did, but I knew what I had in front of me, which is Kell Brook, obligations, contractual agreements, you know, and IBF belts. So, you know, I had to deal with that first. So, it happened. It happened when it's supposed to happen.
Did it help you in terms of popularity? Did you all of a sudden open up your Twitter and see 10,000 new followers? Were there 60,000 new Facebook requests, friendships? I mean, did it help you?
Of course. You know, anytime Floyd mentions anything, you know, it was even on ESPN, you know, that day. I mean, the next day. So, anytime Floyd mentions anybody's name or whoever's his next suitable opponent, I'm sure my name was the most Googled that day. You know, who is Devon Alexander, or whoever didn't know me, they was Googling, who is Devon Alexander? So, of course, so I definitely didn't, I mean, I didn't mind it at all. I mean, I loved it. And that just goes to show you, you know, that I am a suitable opponent. I am a force to be reckoned with. I'm not no slouch. You know, I don't think Floyd will mention anybody who's a slouch or who ain't got the skills to match what he's saying. So it was definitely good.
But to be clear, you knew before it happened that it was going to happen.
Like I said, me and my coach, you know, we went over
That's
it.
going to be my headline. That's why I want to be clear.
Right.
Devon knew. You know what I mean?
No. Me and my coach, we talked about it, and that was it. That was it. We talked about it, and that's as far as it went.
All right, so moving to Saturday, the media's attacked you. The Bailey fight, the Maidana fight. Someone recorded 117 clinches. Yeah, it's on YouTube, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Man, they counted your clinches in the Maidana. Then the Bailey fight, you know, they called it a snooze fest. Is that pressure? I mean, even the announcers.
Yeah.
So of course, well, you've already answered numerous times that there's no pressure, but in the back of your mind, you got to be wanting to put on that type of Urango performance again.
You see, you got to come up with another word besides pressure. Do I want to look good and be entertaining in the ring? Yes, I do. I do want to be entertaining. So, Bailey fight wasn't entertaining, but okay. Say if I was to go in there, not use my head, not use my smarts, get knocked out. What they're gonna say? Oh, he should have been smart. He knew Randall Bailey can punch. Yeah. He knew Randall Bailey can do this. So then what? Then what would have happened? But I'm champion now. So at the end of the day, I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of doing. I can stand there and punch. I can stand there and, you know, and do what's entertaining. But each fight is different. You gotta have a different game plan for each fight. You know, I didn't do that in the Maidana fight. You know, which was I didn't run. I didn't, you know, do all the stuff that they said in the Bailey fight. Each fight is different. You got a different game plan for each fight. So this fight, it's going to be a different game plan. It's going to be a different outcome. So I could do it all. So they can say what they get. Everybody's going to criticize. This is an entertainment field. Everybody's going to criticize. Everybody's not going to like you. That's what I learned. Everybody's not going to be a fan of Devon Alexander. So you just got to do your best and continue to win and continue to rise to the top.
Is this a new world for Lee Purdy? You've been here before. Your resume speaks for itself. Whether people don't like the performances, you've been in with top opposition. You've been in with the who's who in both divisions, 140 and 147. Can we categorize Lee Purdy exactly as what he is, a European level fighter, or that doesn't matter where you come from?
No, to be honest, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but then again, you know, he is biting off more than he can chew. He's biting off more than he chew because he's going to see it Saturday night. I'm a different level of opposition that he has faced. He's been over there. He's fought over there. He saw guys over there.
That's exactly what I asked. He's been over there. So
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
you feel that European is one level, fighting over
Of
here.
course, of course. But like I said, anybody that laces up gloves is a threat. It poses a threat, and you gotta be on your A game. So, nevertheless, I'm at a different level.
All right, before I let you go, I know I've been taking up a lot of your time. Are we going to see the Devon Alexander versus Urango? When do we see the uppercut again?
Oh, you're gonna see a lot of that in this fight. A lot of uppercuts, a lot of everything, because this guy's gonna be right there to hit, and I'm gonna be able to expose everything. So you'll see it all Saturday night.
All right, thank you.